we are live, and we got a little Reptilian battery bowl action coming at you. Two losers, but lovable losers they are. We got the Chicago Drunkards, Joe Mitchell's Drunkards, going up against the Who Dats. Who Dats were in my division. Pretty good team. But unfortunately, they were in the division with two juggernauts, and that caused them to have an early exit in the playoffs. Still an accomplishment to even make the playoffs. Here comes Ingram's. I believe everybody resets back to average, and there are no injuries in the at least the start of the Bourbon Bowl. Look at the play of the right outside linebacker from the Drunkards. Gets double-team blockers, gets around, flies through. Here comes that waggle. Brooks evades, and Ingram's off to the races, hurls a man just because he can, picks up a nice 15 and keeps the drive moving. We'll see if the WTC can overcome the P2 position. The Drunkards had so many chances to advance in their playoff game. That was pretty brutal for them, but such is life. Both teams 9-7, both pretty impressive seasons. Ingram's got to have another first down and really get some distance. Can't quite pop that last defender, but gets into the Drunkards' territory. Impressive drive to start. Also eating up a lot of clock. Got a little chance here. There goes Williams. Flies through for 4. Everybody in motion. Looks like they're going no back. They do pick up the deep man. Got a quick little dump off, but he takes too long. And Heisen, we've seen his name many times this season. He's in there kicking some serious ass. And they're going to give that draw, but it's read very well. Oh, it was actually read super well. But the lineman actually tripped. They didn't call it. He tried to trip the guy coming in. That's just going to be too deep. So the Drunkards withstand the first attempt of the Who Dats to score, and now it's their turn. Bill Murray starting at the 20. Starts conservative, but it works pretty well. Look at him drag somebody. Look at the strength of Thomas to fight for that extra yards. Get that first down. Put his team in good position. Here comes the 3-wing. They covered a little dump off. Bad throw. Could have easily been picked. Lucky to retain possession. Offset backs. They're not going to pass. They're going power T. He's going to seek to find wide receiver 1 who overthrows. He pushes too much. 3rd and 10. Let's see what we got here. Oh, they're going to have a man open. Can the line hold? The line holds. He's in big trouble. Fires it deep to Aykroyd. They've teamed up a bunch this year, and it looks like we got ourselves another touchdown of the Aykroyd-Bill Murray comedian combo. And the Drunkards strike first, battling out with the Who Dats. They doink it in 7-0. Pretty shitty kick from Butthead. Ingram, their star, will take it at the 20. Got a lot of blue and white. What are we going with? Cowboys, Lions? This is a called play that'll get absolutely destroyed. For the color scheme here for the Drunkards. We're doing that draw again. Got a little bit of green. Everybody picks it up. Look, oh, if he had made one more move, could have been seriously gone. Williams looking pretty fast. They're calling that play again. Oh, but just destroyed by the nose tackle. Say, looking a little faster. Now he must have spent most of the season bad. Because he didn't usually look that good. Plus, they had a fair amount of injuries. That's what happens when you got your RB1 is also your kick returner. You're going to start lining up the injuries there. And a great tackle from behind. I thought Bill Murray had a lot of green there for a second. Here comes the plow up the middle. Hurls one guy, fights for some yards. It's a manageable 3rd and 4. But certainly no gimme. They're going to go with a waggle. They're going to have the dump off. He could just choose to run himself. He's taken a long time. He delayed, and that cost him the first down. Why did he wait so long? That's pretty brutal. Oh, look at those guys coming from the near side there, almost with a blocked punt. And again, Ingram but too deep. Might have had a decent return there. Alright, let's see what we got. The pitch to Ingram, but he's swallowed up pretty instantly. Big loss of 5 on that play. Going no back with everybody in motion. They pick up the deep man. Got the quick dump off for a nice catch. Would have been a first down had they not lost 5 yards in the previous play. Here comes motion. And on a lot of pressure, the line does not hold. And your hero, folks, your team captain and secretly team owner, Joe Mitchell, gets in there and stuffs it. Gigantic kick to Poirier, but I think he'll get a chance to field it. Oh, 1 yard too deep. So once again, they start from 20, 7-0. Got somebody deep. Does a nice job. There he is, finding Aykroyd again. Will anyone catch him? 30, 20. They're going to just get there at the 2. Damn, hell of a pickup. Aykroyd fighting for MVP of the Reptilian Bowl thus far. And here comes a line plunge, and there's nobody there. TD Drunkards. And Tiffany Mitchell getting in there, shaking her booty, looking good, looking strong, and she scores. Nice little fire. We're looking at 14-0. Here comes Ingram. So the Dats need to get a little something rolling here. Pressure. Oh, and Chris Brisson. We've seen his name as well. The D-line and the backers for the Drunkards pretty strong. And we should get another one. Ooh, Pete Mahala comes in there and hawks a loogie on Brooks's face. God, look at him. He's bursting through. Oh, scares him, forces him to throw it out of bounds. And they're going to be punting in their own end zone. This is dangerous. They do get a decent punt off. Poirier's pretty shitty. He's going to field it. He's already beyond the 20, so job done. All sorts of green for him. Look at him go, making a couple of moves. Almost split the middle there. So he overperformed. Great hold by the defense. All that hitting power really paying off. Everybody's covered. Decides to just hawk it to the star Aykroyd, but he gets knocked away at the very last moment. 4 wide. Are we going to see our pitch? The first time we've seen this play. The lineup is good. Oh, you got to cut that back just a little more to the outside, Mitchell. Hit the goddamn outside. That's the whole point of that play. And Big Trouble fires it. Incomplete. And they're going to go for that long field goal. They did at least move it up on the top hash for that last play. Let's see what they can do. And they drill it right down the middle. Beautiful kick. Extending their lead to 3 scores. Kevin Butthead. See if he can get a decent kickoff this time. Yep, does. Puts it pretty deep to Ingram, who waits at the 3. Moving pretty fast. Gets a nice block there. Oh, that's dangerous. A man to beat. Beats him. Needs a diver. Oh, pick up your feet, Ingram. You were so close, but that should be a little spark there for the Who-Dats. The Who-Dats can score, but not on a million called plays. Beat comes in and destroys him. Again, the offset formation. They toss the guy, they do a quick throw, beautifully dove, knocked away by the DB and the linebackers out there on the near side. Look at that pressure. He's got to be scared. He knocks the guy out of his way. Does he play it well? Ingram's wide open. 1 man to beat. He's going to get in there. That was brilliant. You could tell that Brooks was feeling scared, feeling nervous with all that pressure from the line, but he was able to knock one guy out. It's like that first hit got him going. And then all of a sudden, he fired it down, found the open Ingram. And that was well played. Big kick. Poirier, 3 yards deep, in trouble. But another, well, to get out to the 15 was at least decent. And Now the call plays start to come up. They get the ball off, and it's somehow caught in double coverage. Dan Aykroyd again. MVP chants are coming loud from the crowd. Here's the pitch to Thomas. Decent blocking scheme. Fair amount of green. Picks up a nice 8 yards there. Certainly take that on first down. Will they try it again? They had success. No, they're trying to fool him with the play action. What's he going to do? He's going to not get there, but once again under coverage, Dan Aykroyd gets that catch. And we're winding down, folks. 42 seconds in the second quarter. You feel like 17 points is not going to win the game. Here comes Thomas with that pitch. Got a chaser from behind. He's running. Look at him go. No one's going to catch him. What a huge play that was. Where was the defense everybody expected? Where all the DBs were just sitting on their heels waiting for that fast lineman to come around. They thought they were going to get him. And then he found the outside, and it was just everybody couldn't respond. And that is huge. 24-7, 17 seconds left. Almost no time, unless they get a gigantic return here. Look at him. He was trying to do everything he could. Ingram looks like he's shifted to good. Let's see what happens. Got a chance up top. There's a man in his face. He's going to get the catch, but Horn, unlikely to score, picks up some stats, and that's about it. So pretty dominant performance there, despite one drive from the Who-Dats. The Drunkards were rolling. Remember, they went on a they were left for dead in the middle of the season, went on an unbelievably impressive winning streak, and they were so close to continuing that streak, but fell just short. Here's a quick block. This guy looks like he's dropped a bad. He's barely doing anything, but they still get it at the 30. Let's see, they go attack mode. They do. They've got wide receiver one open. They better throw it quick. Oh, he fights the man off. There's Aykroyd again. He doesn't look super fast, but his hands are amazing. And he picks up 21 yards, and very impressive for Murray to fight off that incoming blocker. That's huge. And then a perfectly placed ball for Wright, just beyond the defender's outstretched fingertips. A couple of great throws here from Bill Murray. Oh, but this is pressure. He gets the ball off. That alone is a heroic play. Just to make it 2nd and 10 instead of 2nd and 17. Now here's the pitch to Mitchell, but the blocking scheme falls apart, and Tiffany cannot get around there. It looks like she's flirting with one of those players attacking her, so I've watched that joke. All right, he's going to have that RB2 dump off. Brilliant, right there. Can't make the move around him, but doesn't matter. Picks up 17, and it's 1st and 6. 1st and goal, baby. What are they going to do? They're going with a pass. I don't like this call, and he at least runs up to not lose a huge amount. 2nd and 9. This is where your strong run play. This is a pretty good play, though. This is where I'd be going a couple of runs here. They've got the dump off. Will they fire it? Oh, where's the diving catch? The tight end dropped it. All right, 3rd and 9. A little tough to rely on the run here. Got a lot of pressure. He's going to get chased down and lose a couple. So after a 1st and 6, the Who-Dat D with some shitty play calls stands up strong. And this is big, because if they can keep it below 28, you got to figure they got to at least a chance. Obviously, they haven't shown as much, but they can strike. Good team. Let's see what they can do. Medium kick here. Ingram should be at the 11. Call it to 12 and a half. He's immediately met, but then does get around some people, and at least they slowed him up, but he's at the 28. 2:40 left in the 3rd. A lot of pressure there. They keep throwing guys, but they got Horn open, who gets a nice jump and then picks up some yards. That'll make him feel pretty good. Let's see if Brooks can build upon that play that he was having there near the end of the first half. But no, he's immediately destroyed. There's guys coming flying in, and Chris Pouquet, another guy whose name we called a fair amount. You know, the Drunkards had to rack up a pretty good number of sacks this season. This time he does keep the ball, and he's got a man wide open, but there's people, everybody finds Horn. Horn is jumping grab, touchdown in the end zone. Joe, suck on this motherfucking Horn. There it is from Aaron Brooks, and that's huge, because that brings them within scoring distance there. They sneak through. So we're looking at 2 TDs, and they'll have the lead. And with a drive like that, it looks like it's possible. Lutz fires it deep to Poirier. He's at his 12.5. He's looking bad immediately. Matt can't fight off a guy and down at the 22. So let's see. What are we going to force it to Aykroyd? We're going to try some runs. They get a much better blocking scheme. There's the chop blocker in action. Oh, Tiffany, pick up your feet, girl. Pick up your feet. Could have been streaking down the sideline. Still an impressive first down. They're going to feed her again. Blocking's not quite the same, and she goes down hard. Two-back set here. They're going to fake. They're going to have Aykroyd wide open. Can they hit him? He throws it deep. It's in the breadbasket, and he's going to waltz in. Look at that. Just when you thought the Hoodads were going to make a serious game out of it. Damn, Aykroyd said, God, I wish I could quote some cool line from the Coneheads or something right now, but nothing's coming to my brain. Basically says, I don't think so, and fires it down there. Oh, but it's blocked. I don't know if that's really too significant. I don't really think that actually mattered hardly at all, but still at least a little something, a little way to say F you for scoring on us. So the Drunkards in command, 33-14, gonna take a miracle. Will we see it? And just as I spoke, oh God, oh, he was so close to just the multiple hurls. Hell of it, he ran 40 yards to pick up 17, but 17 is 17. Gotta give him credit there. And Williams that time does not look fast. That play not working well. The line holds. He tries to force it in. The guy's covered. Luckily not picked. Horn's been doing pretty well. I keep thinking of Jew Horn from Kaz's team in TFO. Line holds again. Horn is open. But he waited a little too long. That DB made the play. Good job covering two people at once. What we got here? They're trying that draw. A little bit of green. Can he beat somebody? Oh, needed to really fight for that first down. 2 yards short. 4 wide. They're going to try it again, and he's going to get the first. So that worked pretty well. Time's starting to get eaten up, though, but they get a couple of onsides, which is certainly what it's going to take. There's pressure. Man in his face. Looks like he just pushed it out of bounds, and he did. Love everybody's diving for the ball. Look at that effort. The Drunkards giving it their all. Pressure. Oh! Chris Brisson right there, son. Will the line hold? Will he be able to get out? And no siree, Bob, unless he gets a blocker, does not. Chris Poquet with a sack. The takedown. And they're going field goal. Let's see. That'll make it 17. I don't like this call. I mean, plus, God, it's a super long field goal. And yeah, they were trying to set a new record in the Reptilian Bowl. And sorry, folks, you're not going to clock in a field goal of that length. And here's RB2 open, but he's going to try to force the run. Murray looks like he's picked up a condition, starting to move pretty fast. 3 wide here as the wind starts to deflate from the sails of the WTC. They're just trying to force it. Oh, that is the game right there. That encapsulates the whole game. Brilliant coverage. He doesn't even jump. He just says, F you, I'm diving for this mofo. Gonna fire, and that one's blocked. But man, what a catch by Aykroyd. So we've got our MVP, folks. We have it right there. Doesn't get much better than that. Tiffany Mitchell's cute. She's going to score, but sorry. Aykroyd is the one who's going to get all the acclaim and accolades for basically just coming up with some amazing catches, great routes, catching in coverage, smoking some people. It's Aykroyd at his best. Schmedium kick now. The game's out of hand. 2:18. They're just playing for a little bit of pride. Ingram tackled. Going for that waggle. Let's see what happens. The line does hold this time. He's got a blocker there. Oh, he gets a dump down to Ingram, so decent play. Ingram hurls a man out of anger. Picks up 17. But anger or not, it's not going to be enough to make up 26 points in 154. Even with the weirdest techno can get. There goes Ingram. There's an angry hurl. Look at him go. There's a dive. He's going to score, folks. Well, look, if you look closely, folks, he's clearly turned towards the announcer's booth and has given me the double bird. That's what he thinks of my calling thus far. So, great play there. Ingram's been a force all season, and he wants everybody to remember. Oh, that's blocked. Well, that doesn't matter either. Unless they get another one. But that ain't going to happen. The onside. Mitchell ends the game as they now have the ball, and that tiniest just glimmer of what if is gone, except for a fumble. There you go. They need a score right now. Game could get a little interesting. If it was 10 points, it would be exciting. Here comes the waggle, or the rollout, and he's destroyed it. Then he coughs it right back up. Brad Pekka striding down the field, Climb running out, still on his feet, gets to the 18 with 18 seconds left. Actually, 16, more poetic. They're just going to be conservative, plunge up the middle, and Thomas says, "Get out of my way, son." Bowls through some people. Brandon Thomas wanting to spike the ball and have a little fun here in these postseason games. And he knocks it through. So a pretty dominating performance. One or two bright sparks from the Who-Dats. Ingram, obviously a star player on their team. But let's give it up for the Drunkards. Joe Mitchell came through. Dan Aykroyd, amazing. Tiffany Mitchell played well. That whole front seven of the Drunkards is encapsulated right there. Shoemaker wants me to say his name. Say my name, bitch! And so there it is. Look at the domination. 458 yards. Check that out. Pretty impressive. The Who-Dats did okay, but man, not enough to hang, and the Drunkards are your Reptilian Battery Bowl champions.